Hey guys, Rubiksnap here, and in this video tutorial I'll show you how to solve a 6x6 Rubik's Cube. So let's go! Alright, so the first step is to solve the centers. We'll be using the reduction method. So let's start by the white center, and because this is an even layered cube, 6 layers, we don't have like a middle layer. So let's just start by any layer. For example, I see these two pieces, so I can easily pair them with these two pieces, for example, and make a bar. And I recommend you keep what you're solving on the top and try to solve it here on the front face and then bring it to the top. So, and keep the bars vertical. And let's find, for example, I have these two here, this one can go here, so let's pair them together like this, and this one can go here if I turn it twice and bring it over, and there we go, we have another bar. Let's just bring it up and let's find more pieces. For example, here I have these on the down side, so let's bring it up, turn to the other side and bring this back down, otherwise we could mess up with what we have solved here on the top face. Keep them vertical, and now here I need a piece that goes in here, that's this one. So again, let's bring it up, turn to the other side and bring it back down, and I have another bar, so let's just move it up and let's go for the last bar. So this is just intuitive, so you just have to find ways to put these center pieces together and then bring them up like this, and now bring it up. There we go, that's our first center solved. Let's go for the opposite center, the yellow one, and do the same. Now here on the yellow center, once you make a bar, you just bring it up, turn to the other side, turn it twice, and bring it back down to fix the white. And there we go. Okay, so in this case we have, trying to make this bar, I need this piece here, and this piece will be these ones, but I just can't take this out because that will unsolve the bars that I have already solved. So what I can do is try to bring this down to another face, for example this one. Just bring this layer down, move it to another side, bring it back up, and now I have this piece here. I can easily pair them like this. There we go, and we have another center, and in this case I have to align this center with the one that's already solved. Bring this layer up, turn twice, bring it down. Now I see these two, so let's bring them down like that and find the pieces that go here, and they are here. So there we go, keep these on the same side that this one is solved on top. Take it up, turn twice, take it down. And now you could go ahead and solve the rest of the centers from like this with yellow on top, but I like to keep it like this, so white on the left and yellow on the right, and solve the same way, making vertical bars. So let's start by the blue, and the color scheme would be yellow, blue, red, green, and orange. There we go, that's our first middle center. And now let's go for the red, and now we gotta have in mind that everything we do we have to undo, not to mess up with the blue. You could have, for example, a case like this where the piece you need is here, but if you take this down and solve it, it's like the same. So if you get that case, just do it anyway and then do it again, because the piece will be in a different position, and then you can pair them in a way that you bring it up and everything will be solved. Now for the last two centers, this would be green and this orange, so let's bring as many greens to the green side as we can. For example, I have here these almost 2 bars, so let's bring them up like that, and let's try to bring more pieces up. So I have here these 3 greens, so let's align with one that's already done, bring it up, turn twice, bring it down. And here I have 2, here I have just 1, so let's bring these 2 up on the same size that's solved, up, 2 times down, and now we have only 3 pieces to go. So now we're going to use commutators to switch these pieces left. So for example, this piece would be this one, so let's put them in the same position, and we need to bring this one down here, so let's bring this one down. Remember, this is the piece. So now we gotta take it to another layer, so if this is on this layer, let's take it to this layer, for example with an F, so it goes into this layer. Now bring this layer down as well, and now undo that F move, bring this up, the first layer, do the F move again and bring this second layer up again, and there we go. We swap these two pieces. Now only two left to go, so we can swap these two, they are in the same position. Let's bring this layer down, take it to another layer, for example with an F, so that it goes into here. Now bring this layer down as well. Now F prime, bring the first layer up, F, bring the second layer up. Now only these two left to go. Let's put them on the same position, this one down. Let's bring it to another layer, for example to here with an F prime. This is just an example. Now let's bring this layer down as well. Let's take it to the right how it was before, bring it up, now back to the left and bring it up. There we go, we have our centers, all of them solved. So now edge pairing. So I see these two are already paired, so let's find more green and yellows. For example this one, so I can insert this one here, not like this because this is oriented the wrong way. So what I can do if it's here is do an F, R prime, F prime, R, and there we go. Let's pair them together and we'll find the other green and yellow, which is not here, it should be on the other side. So turn the cube around and it's here, so I can set it up like this and pair them together and take this up and replace with an unsolved edge, for example this one. Replace it and fix the centers, and there you go, we have our first edge solved. And you could turn it to the bottom so that you don't have to mind with this piece on the bottom, just so that it's easier to track what you have already solved. Now I see these two again, and this one would belong here, but it's not in the right way, so let's use the flipping algorithm to flip this one. So holding it like this, let's do RU R prime F, R prime F prime R. So now it's flipped, we can pair them together like this and set up this piece that appeared here, pair them up, replace with an unsolved edge and fix the centers. So let's just keep doing this and bringing as many solved edges down as we can. So now the downside is all solved, so we don't have to mind with these ones, only have to look into these ones and the top ones. So let's just keep doing this. Now the top side is also solved. Now to solve these last four edges, we're going to use the flipping algorithm. So basically what we want to do is, for example, I see these two and I see this one that's flipped, and that's good. In this case we want flip pieces because I know that if I use the flipping algorithm it will go down and flip. So I know that it will go down, it will belong here. So I can take this layer to here and flip it using the flipping algorithm. Take it back to fix the centers, it will be solved. So let's find the other red and white, which is here, and it's already flipped in the wrong position, which is what we want actually. So let's bring this layer here, flip it, and fix the center, and there we go, it's solved. So now the last three ones, so these two are solved, and this one needs to go here, and it's the same position, so this is a bad case. So what we have to do is flip it. Now it's in the same position as the one that's solved, so I know that once I flip it, it will go here. So it will belong here, so let's bring this layer to here and flip it to here and fix the centers, and there we go. Now we have these three solved, and now this one belongs here, so it's in the spot that we need. So bring this layer here, flip it, fix the centers, and there we go. Now we only have two more layers to solve, so put them adjacent to each other. So in this case these two are not flipped, they are red and yellow. It matches this one, red and yellow, so we have to flip them. Alright, now I know this one once flipped will belong here, so let's bring this layer, flip it, fix the center, there we go. And now this one will belong here, so let's bring this top layer, flipping algorithm. I only do it with the right hand, but you can also do it with the left hand, it's the same algorithm but lefty. And solve it, and there we go. Now we have all edges solved. This one is solved as well, but these two are flipped, and this is a parity. This can happen sometimes, and all you have to do to solve it is do the parity algorithm, which in the 6x6 will be like this. R wide with 2 layers, U2. X rotation, like this. R wide, U2. R wide, U2. And now for R wide prime, like this, U2. L wide with 2 layers, U2, R wide, U2, R, U2, R wide prime, U2, R wide prime, and there we go. We flipped only these two middle ones, and now we have all edges solved. And now all you have to do is solve it like a 3x3, just a really big 3x3. And if you don't know how to solve a 3x3, I'll have a tutorial here, you can go check it out. It's a beginner tutorial. Okay, and we got another parity. This is an impossible case on the 3x3. So to solve this, we just have to do the parity algorithm again, but a little bit different. It's like a big 4x4. In this case, the R wide will be 3 layers, so do the same algorithm but with 3 layers only. R wide, U2, X rotation, R wide, U2, R wide, U2, R prime wide, U2, L wide, U2, R prime wide, U2, R wide, U2, R prime wide, U2, R prime wide. And now we have a possible case, and let's just do OLL. And as in a 4x4, if you get to an impossible case again, this is a PLL parity, and if you have only two edges that need to swap, either opposite or adjacent, all you have to do is hold one on the front and do this algorithm. So it's like the 4x4, but with, instead of only one middle layer, you have these two middle layers going up twice. Now the upper layer twice. And now these two middle layers again twice. And now all these 3 layers twice. These 2 again twice. And these 3 again twice. And then just fix the top layer. And then there we go, we just solved a 6x6 Rubik's Cube. So that was it. Let me know in the comments if you have any doubts, and I'll try to help you. And if this was useful, leave me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. And you can check out my playlist of tutorials from 2x2 to 6x6 and many more. I'll leave the link in the description, and we'll meet again in the next video. Bye bye.